Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn to Become an Animator. In this video, today I am going to show you how you can create this kind of cloth tearing effect for any poster or billboard into the Blender. Let's begin. To create such an effect, you require first of all nice video where you can track the camera and you can create your billboard or a 3D ad. If you want to follow along with this tutorial, you can find the link of this video into the description. For this tutorial, I am going to use fSpy and the Geo Tracker. So first of all, I am going to open the fSpy. After opening the fSpy, you have to just drag a single image into the fSpy which is extracted from the video. So this will be very easy to track the camera. So we are going to match the 3D camera here into the fSpy and will export into the Blender. Just match the x-axis and the y-axis into the fSpy. First of all, just put roughly these two axes here. After that, we'll match into the detail. Now you have to change it here accordingly. So the z-axis should be upward. Now just press shift to go into the zoom and match exactly the corner and the line of the building. Once you feel it's exactly matched, then you can just switch on this box 3D guide and you can just check it out. Our 3D guide and the 3D box is matching exactly, so you can check the perspective how it's working. So if it is looking good, then you just have to save the file or the save as. So you can use the same file, import into the Blender. After opening the Blender, you just have to import the fSpy file by installing the add-on called fSpy. You can find this add-on very easily in the Google and you just have to install into the Blender. Now import the fSpy. Just go and import our file, camera file, which we have saved earlier. Now this can be done two ways. This is the Geo Tracker which I am going to use. Otherwise you can also track the camera by going into the VFX and the motion tracking. But this is the cool way I found. So this will be very easily, you also can find this. For this you require a Geo Tracker add-on. You can download this tracker and use for a couple of days for free, and after that you need to pay for that. So just open the Geo Tracker and here you can see create a new Geo Tracker. Here we have to import our clip which we have used for the main project. So I am importing that. After importing that, you can see our clip is imported here. Here the option will come called analyze. So this you can see clip already has been analyzed. If it is not there, you just have to analyze that. Afterwards, you just need to two things you require to track the camera here: the geometry and the camera. So camera already you can see the fSpy camera which we have exported from the fSpy. Now you can just create a plane. For the poster we required a plane, so I am creating the plane. So now rotate the plane into the x 90 degree, translate and place the plane exactly where you require. Go into the edit mode and just adjust the size of the plane. You can just zoom and match the edges of the building to track perfectly. Now the one thing, the plane you cannot track directly, so we just have to extrude the plane. Now we have the geometry, just we have to select the geometry from here. So the plane is selected by camera and just go to start pin mode. Once you click on the start pin mode, you can see our cube is converted into the green line. That means it's locked here and it's going to track with the footage. After that, just click on the track forward. So the geometry is now going along with the footage and it will track perfect. Now you just have to track backward. It will check the whole footage and it will match perfectly. Then just go back to the 3D mode. Now here you can see when we play, our geometry is going along with the footage. But if you see in the perspective, in the 3D view and the play, you can see our geometry is moving. But here I want the geometry need to stay static at the one place on the building, and the camera needs to move. For that, there is an option, nice option in this Geo Tracker. In the scene, you just have to go into the scene and select this geometry to camera and convert it. So the whole animation of this geometry will come into the camera. Now you can see the camera is moving, the geometry is static. So now go to camera mode again and you can see the same result. Now our work will begin. For now, just delete this plane, or you can create another plane. I'm creating a new plane. Just rotate into x-axis 90 degree. Place exactly where we are going to place our poster, and you can adjust the size accordingly. I am leaving little bit gap here so we can see the nice box and like a billboard. Now you can see our poster is ready. Just need to and just add some texture on it. I'm going to add new material. Go to the shading mode. Select here shader editor and click, or you can search for the image texture. Connect this color to the base color and look for the texture or the poster. So I am going to use the same poster. Now here you just have to change the mode so you can see the poster here. I just change the rotation here so the poster will appear perfectly. Now just make it one duplicate just for a backup and put into the new collections, all backup, and hide it. Now we are going to work on this poster. Now you can see we have a very less edges and the faces on this plane, so we require more faces. Just select the plane, go to the edit mode and subdivide multiple times. So maybe 95 or 96 would be great. Yeah, we need more edges so the simulation will come very nicely and smooth. After that, you can just add the cloth, and now here you see this is completely falling. So before that, just switch off this real-time simulation here. Just go to edge mode, and we have to cut the faces so such a way that the cloth is going to tear. Now just press K and the knife tool will appear. Just cut on the billboard such a way wherever you want this cut it. Yeah, the center point should match. That would be good. Make sure the lines are continuously and it should match. Yeah, or you can just drag it like this also. You can make it little up here and there. Make one more prominent. Yeah. Now just press enter. Now here you can see these edges are not continuously, so this might be little bit tedious process. Just shift select all the edges and it should feel like continuous. Just press Alt M and select this option called face and edge by vertices, so it will create the cut. Now once you go here, this everything is going to fall down. Yeah, so we need to select these edges. This all the 4 edges and we have to create a pin group. Okay, go to vertex mode, vertex node, and create a group, assign. Now this is going to be the pin group. Now once you go there and go to the cloth and just go down shape node and select the group, so this will be the pin group. Now you can see it's tearing but it's hanging, so we need such a effect that it should tear exactly our object is crossing. So before that, before we do anything, we just have to animate our object. So for that I have installed the add-on called Blender Kit, and just search into that. You can find free models and select here filter first, free first, then type. I'm just looking for Pepsi. Sorry. Here you can see this is the nice free model. Thanks for creating and putting this for free. Just I'm clicking on this, so it will come into our scene. So it's a too small, just scale according to our requirement into the scene. Yeah, just go to the top view and place it behind the poster. Yeah, I'm not taking much time, not spending much time into the animation. Just let's do some smooth animation. Just create one more key here and take this key, remove this key. Okay, so it will come and stop very smooth here, you can see. Now we have to cheat it such a way that simulation, so that when our object is just touching to the poster, at that time the simulation will begin. The same way, just let's check it out, the frame number exactly where it's going. Yeah, maybe around 55 or 56, 57. Let's start from the 57. Just go to cloth and go to cache, start from the 57. Switch on this real time. Before that we just need to save the file 56 and select the can, and we have to just make it collision on. Now just bake it and check it out. If it is not feeling right, just we have to change the frame, delete the bake, and let's see where it's touching to our poster. We here 57 would be fine. Now you can see the effect. Let's bake it full. Now you can see the tearing effect is coming properly, but we required certain things to do in this scene to make it more prominent. We have to create a box inside and the lighting for the scene. I'm just selecting again one more, just duplicate that and switch off. Okay, select that poster and create one more material, assign that, make it little dark. So we can see the inside. It looks like that box should be little darker. And go to face, and you can just drag it back to create a box. Now just select the front face and delete that. Now you can see our box is ready. If it is not properly visible, you can just go to shading mode and also change it to cycle here. Now we create one background lighting, proper lighting here. Select, just go to environment texture, and let's take some HDRI. Very simple HDRI I'm going to take. Select the HDRI and go to film and transparent. Yeah. Now you can see our basic lighting is ready. Yep. Now one more thing we have to select, we need to hide this area. Okay, for that we require just select the box and go to edit mode, select the edges, select the all 4 edge, okay, and extrude it. Yeah, just extrude little more. Okay, for safety purpose I am just going to separate these things. Okay, and just P and separate it, and just make this thing the hold out. Apply one more material for this one, and I am just duplicating, or you can delete this, or you can assign new material. Click the new material and go here, Principal BSDF, and hold out. So once we do this hold out, and you can see automatically our background is visible directly and the poster is visible. You can create more light to visible our can very nicely. You can also do one more thing, like if the reflection of the background is not on the can, so it will look CG definitely. So select this material, which is material 5 for this one. Okay, go to shader editor. Now I'm just selecting this Principal BSDF here, and input, you can search the image texture. Okay, now here we can put our video which we have used for that, and just assign it. Okay, now just press Ctrl T, and the object is from the vector is from the camera. So now you can see that exactly it just reflects on the camera. Keep it indirect and go to the render property. Okay, go to render property of this object, visibility, and make it hold out. Remove this indirect thing. Okay, so now this way it will work. Now it's time to render. First of all, you can just check it out, the resolution, the samples and all. You can keep it 200, that will be fine I think for the final render. Here cycle GPU. Okay, and just press F12 to render a single frame. Now you can see it will render along with the transparent background, and it will be the PNG file. So after rendering, you can just compose it in front of our original footage into the After Effects, or you can compose it inside the Blender itself. If you want to render the whole sequence, you can just go to the output setting, and here output, you can just select the output, the desired folder, and make it any name. Just create a name and just create render animation, and it will render the whole sequence. Now here you can see the final output. I have just did little bit color corrections, and that is it. I hope you understood the whole process. If you have any question, you can just comment into the comment box for any question. Thanks a lot. See you soon. If you like my tutorial, you can subscribe and share. Thanks a lot.